Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 18 of my Ultimate Alchemy exam. And everything is working like it's supposed to, actually. You're still running, huh? Yeah, I figured you would be. Cool. Just finishing up. I just kicked off some diamonds to cook up here, so. Should see the press running a bit. And then there's that. We should see it pop into here in a second. There's our lapis. There's our compressed cobalt. Diamond. Done. That was the last one there. So, let's see. What I was looking at doing is kind of using golems a bit more around here because they're cool. I like golems. And over here, I've got this guy. And he's basically centered here. He's going to collect anything that hits the ground over here. And put it in the interface. So I was thinking about doing something along those lines for in here. And so I made myself another Greatwood Golem. He's just going to sit here. I love the amount of detail they put into these guys now, too. He's even got like little claw hands on him. And we are going to put a store there. And do I want collect or do I want to be pulling out of here? Probably pulling out of here. This export, because I've got like hop graphite dust just sitting there. And it's been there a while, honestly. So let's go ahead and how do we make blank seals again? Nitor, tallow, gravel, red dye. Okay. Do I still have any red dye left? I do. Look at that. And is that just a regular crafting recipe? It is. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Gravel, I've only got 30 gravel. Wow. Yeah, that I didn't automate the production of at all. I'm getting flint. Yeah, as a byproduct, but I'm not getting gravel as a byproduct. So go ahead and give me a glowstone as well and a rotten flesh. Actually, I should have some tallow left, I think, in here. Yeah, magic tallow. And we'll come over here and be like, hey, you know how to do that, right? And I plan on having about probably 10 or so of these lamatoriums around at any given time. And there's our Nitor. Now, here, it was thrown right about there, was it? Is that within your range? Oh yeah, it's within your range. Cool. It's a bit random as to how far out it shoots whenever you make one of those. So, all right, blank seals. And over here now, clear that out. I want to make an empty seal, which needs vacuous, which I've got over there. So that's going to be the hard part of automating this, is keeping the various essentials in there. Ah, see, I didn't have enough vacuous. Do bowls have vacuous? They do. Look at that. Okay, just give me one for now, or leave one in the system. And there's some vacuous coming out. We should see some vacuous coming from the jar soon. Yep, there it goes. And actually the vacuous jar isn't labeled, so. And our seal. Thank you. So let's go throw an empty seal on this. Now the important thing to remember is do not shift click. Otherwise it doesn't work right. And it doesn't like that at all. I guess it's not seeing as a valid inventory to do stuff and things with. If I put that there and then slap that on there. Ah, look at you being like that. That must be for fluids, right? That's for item? Yeah. Are you gonna be able to do that, dude? Oh yeah, look at you. Okay, well, you're grabbing more. He's making... There we go. It's like he's confused because items keep flowing into here or something like that. And he's letting me know, hey, boss, stuff ain't right. But he went ahead and got it all, so, okay, that's automated now. And I got a cute little golem out of the deal. So I could do something similar like that over here. What am I exporting here? Evil. Ah, that's right. Yeah. I put my click seal away. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do that one yet. Oh, well, let's see. How about shoots? Can I make like a metal one? Really? Iron plates. Do I not have any? I don't. Thought I might have some Thaumcraft ones left in here, but I guess not. 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Figure the look of iron would go a little bit better with going on here. Honestly, I should have done steel, but and then do another seal. Our collect seal can go here. Now it's too far away for this guy to do a thing. So, but eventually I'll have another golem over here, and if I place him here, he should be able to put into that interface. Actually, I wonder. Let's see. Gonna clear that out. Can I have another seal, please? Let's see. Store. Right. Oh, you got it before I did. Look at you go. And then I need like great wood on me. I need some more Machina, which I'm getting a little low on actually. You got what, 4 in here? Yeah. It takes 8 to make one of these simple golems, so 4 vials or 5 vials, no. 4 vials is 40, which will make 5 golems. Now, brass, right? I'm gonna need some more of that actually. I think I need 6 brass plates to make one of these guys. But like alchemical brass is something I'm definitely gonna have to automate. So, all right, cool. Because I need a clockwork mind. Right, simple one. Which needs, actually I need 8 of these because I need 3 simple arcane mechanisms, which is sticks, iron plates, and brass plates. And then I need some glass panes, I think it was. I need some sticks. There's 1 stick anyway. There's our 3. Okay. Simple arcane mechanism. And then clockwork mind is, that's aggression module, no. There it is. I just need a comparator now, okay. Did I teach this system comparators? I don't believe so, actually. Oh, no, I did. Sweet. Now, how many recipes are there for a comparator? Just the one. Oh, that's the easier way to look that up then. Clockwork Mind. I'll come over here and be like, hey, Great Wood Golem, light and agile, but not particularly sturdy. I don't care about sturdy. Got our Machina, Great Wood Planks, Arcane Mechanisms, Clockwork Mind. Hit start, eats the items, and spits out a golem. Let's not do that, shall we? Oh, cool. He like insta heals too. Even better. See, there's our collection range. Oh, look at that. Is there a way to... Okay, shift right click, pops it up. That shows the range, which is actually just one short of where I want it to be. There we go. All right. East, west, up one, and up one. There we go. Because items go into the chute and then fall straight down. And can we get that up? And that's just got a filter on it. Okay. So then if I put you here and say, let's go ahead and drop an item there. He's going to go grab it. He's going to go put it away. And he's going to sit and wait. Okay, cool. Oh, yep, he moved actually back to where I placed him down at, but everything's within range. Awesome. I love the idea of having a factory with just a bunch of little golems running around everywhere. It's a shame that Thaumcraft hasn't updated past 112 yet. Oh well, it's a thing though, right? So one thing I did want to work on today is a little bit of actually additions. Can I get some like display pedestals, please? Can I get like 5 of these things? Yeah, like 5. And I kind of cheated a bit. I made the aesthetic quartz and whatnot beforehand, so I need like 2 more advanced coils. Can I just I need like 2 of these. Okay, I've got enough of Nori. And I've got Restonium. All right, cool. We'll do that, get ourselves a double battery. And then like so. And battery. Which it charged up in my inventory thanks to the flux capacitor there. And I do have room to set it up over here on the floor, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, it takes up a little bit of room, but it'll work. And I am going to need to set this thing up to autocraft, so let's do that. I'm just gonna leave that hole there for now. Oh, got a cable running right there already. That's kind of, sort of, hardly ideal. You can get down to it. Let's see, conduit facades. Okay, I can make conduit facades at least. There's no painting machine for them though. Paint on a painting machine. Right click on a conduit to place hidden with a wrench or a conduit is equipped. Okay. All right, what happens if I just make a facade and try to whack it onto a conduit? Get some of those made up. Now, where exactly here? Okay, cool. Got conduit right here. Nothing. I can do absolutely nothing with that. And the painting machine is disabled in the config. Maybe. Depends on if the module is even installed or not. We do have, like, forged microblocks, right? Have I made a saw at all? No, I haven't. Okay. Can I have... Yeah. Obviously I'm out of sticks. Stone rod. Or not. There we go. Yeah, the number of sticks I have in my system, like, varies at any given time. Also 52,000 sawdust. Nope. You do not like that. That is forge micro blocks, yeah. I could do stone. Panel, cover. I can do vanilla blocks, let's put it that way. Right. So the stone's just a bit of a placeholder. That doesn't look terrible. I might swap it out for something else in the future. But honestly, not bad. Let me down. It will work in the absence of conduit binder. Let's put it that way. Because I need power going to these, and then I need item conduits going to these as well. So there's iron power right there. And then I got 4 display stands around it. So, there we go. Who's deleting items? Just get out of here. Kind of, you know, sort of don't have a trash can. Be nice, but oh well. Let's see. Conduit. Can I get like 20 more of those, please? You have to make some stuff up. Item conduits. Like another 20 of those. I'm out of gravel. Cobblestone and a crusher. We're doing that. It's a 1-to-1. The crusher's fairly fast. And honestly, I don't need a ton of gravel. I don't need to have a barrel full. It would make things easier in the long run. Processing, please. Gravel. There we go. And now I don't have to worry about gravel ever again. I mean, I could have it automated, but honestly, why? Okay, cool. Energy conduits done. Let's go ahead and get like 3 or so recipes of that. Now, the Empower itself doesn't need power, but the display stands do. So how we... 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, definitely needed more conduits. Let's go ahead and get ourselves like a crafter for now. And like just probably a crate, honestly. One of these. I love how much the Actual Editions crates hold. Not a big fan of the fact that they take up a full block, but not visually. Right, then I need to get items from the Empower back into the system. So one thing I can do if I want to be a little bit on the sneaky side is do that, and then we'll just hook you up there, right? Now in the meantime, I'm going to take these out just so I can have easier access to all this, right? Now filters. A big item filter is possible. Shulker shells is liquid chorus. Let's chest. Okay, the big item filter is going to be more than enough, honestly, at this point. So I am going to teach my system how to make that. And liquid course is definitely on my list of to do. That should be fine. That is, yeah, thermal pulverized, so that's perfectly okay. That is not where I want to go. Okay, so, and these are just regular crafting recipes, which is even better. That craft I just added is not looking at the crate. All right, though, so we're going to go back to processing. Empowered. We're going to do by the block, right? So you are going to be like so. And I'm going to have to set up filters for all these. Let's get those kicked off for now. Tell you what, just make like 10 of these, would you? Thank you. And do it by the block. And it takes a full block of whatever this is, but only one of these recipes. Like say empowered diamantine, I could do it this way. But it still takes these same 4 items, but only one of these. So if you end up needing 9 of these, you end up using 9 times as much of all this stuff. Which I can see there's going to be a lot more little things I have to basically set up auto crafting recipes for, like blue dye. So, and that's the payless, which requires prismarine. Yay. That's going to be a slow crafting recipe, though, to be perfectly honest. Prismarine is made. Well, I don't have access to the instabilation. Factorizer, same with, yeah. Nobody get prismarine blocks. It's nether quartz and 30,000 CF crystal flux, redstone flux, forge energy, whatever you want to call it, right? The thing is, this thing can only transmute 9 at a time because it can only hold 300,000. Takes 1,000 RF to fire the laser, and then 30,000 RF per quartz it's transmuting. So, slightly annoying. Let's see, that was void, emeradic, and then Inori. Cobblestone, stone button. Yeah, I'm going to teach that. Snowballs we're good on. And actually, Inori, right? Okay. I taught you how to make blocks. I'm going to have to teach you how to do things like this now, right? I could just start running everything through a factorizer. Put a crafter on the factorizer and have factorizer. That's an idea, actually. Might do that for a few of the uncompressing or compressing, uncompressing recipes, right? Factorizer. Because that would, otherwise each one of those recipes will take up slot in one of these crafters. So, all right, well, I should be able to just hop down from up here. And, yep, 6, okay. There we go. Now, one of the important things I need to do next, though, is actually empowered canola seeds. Now, did I ever teach you how to crystallize them? No, I didn't. Okay. So this is going to be 2 recipes then. Canola. Crystallized first, which is an atomic reconstructor recipe. So easy enough. And then empowered canola requires 4 canola seeds and a crystallized canola. Because I need Hazel empowered oil, which is made in world. It's a multi-step process, but make an empowered canola seed and toss them into crystallized some of that into crystallized oil to get empowered oil. Crystallized oil is made by tossing a crystallized canola seed into refined oil. Refined oil is fermented from regular oil. Oil is made by squeezing canola seeds in a canola press. So, yeah. And we're going to come over to here and be like, hey, you are the empowered seed. You can go there. I'm going to set up filters and everything else off camera, but now since I used extra utilities thicken glass here, I have exactly one slot left. I have to use a glass cutter to break this, or silk touch, but I haven't gotten around to setting up anything resembling an enchantment table yet. And the obelisks don't even exist, so yeah. Tome? Tome. Tome of knowledge. Thank you. And I'll do a thing with that in a second. Can I... let's see, I've got 3,900 canola seeds. Okay, can I get one of these? Thank you. Now, can I set your whitelist to include that? Amazing. Did I ever teach you? I did. That's exactly 9 patterns in there. That is 9 patterns in there. All right. Now, if I want to add more empowering recipes, I'm going to have to add another crafter. I know, it's the end of the world, isn't it? Of course, that range collector can only hold 3 more recipes itself. So, I mean, isn't that a thing? All right, over here, though, fluid transposer. Hey. Pull up my book, would you? Oh, look. Yeah, it's empty. So, this is now filling up with experience that I can shift right-click into myself. Can we, like, not right-click that? Pulled XP out of the book for whatever reason. And can we just, okay, yeah, no, it is. It's, I'm looking at the one probe tooltip in the top left, and it's not actually even showing the Tinker statues getting into this thing. There you go. So right-click to pull levels, shift right-click to add levels. It stores experience in the book, and actually right now it's making snowballs. Or this setup over here, because it's a little bit low on Cryothium. Because it's still running, it's set to 1024, yeah. We're, any time I start making progress on backstuffing ender pearls, I end up using a ton of them. We're 3/4 of the way there, though. All right, now do I have an enchantment table by any chance? I do, that's right, because I needed one for the research. Now, can I get like 15 of these? I really only need 2 of these, though. Let's see. Come over to here. Like, here, have that. Let's clear that out. Pylon. ×2. Thank you. Yeah, I guess right here. God dang it, it's an even number, though. It would work, but it would be off-center no matter what I do, and I don't particularly care for that, so... Golden Press is kind of in the way now. 3, 4, 5, 6, of course. You do here, here, and there. If I toss this in here, hey, look, 30 levels. Now, lapis, please. Efficiency 4, soulbound. Meh. Not that impressed. Simply soulbound 3. Oh, that's even worse. And I'm out of experience already. Do. Hey, look, you're full again. And... oh, yep. Emptied out. Okay. I kind of want to make another dark pick. I would love to get Silk Touch on this thing. Is the Enchanter a thing? The extra utilities Enchanter? No, that's right, it's not. Did need a Silk Touch book in the past, though, and they are craftable. I need 5 buckets of Essence of Knowledge in here. 1 book, 1 glowstone. Yeah, I think I can do the glowstone. Hey, I even have a book sitting here. Cool. Arcane and Source Lighter? Yep. Well then. That was a ton of experience. Here, let's go ahead and... pretty certain it did not have 10 buckets of experience inside of it, but... Sing didn't care. Anvil. Probably have one somewhere that I have forgotten about by now. But, I mean, this works, right? Oh, and I tore out my one system there. Getting tired of waiting. Spit it out. Thank you. Now, you plus that is going to require 4 levels. You. Look, touch, pick. All right, cool. Now, if need be, I can mine glass or whatever. I mean, honestly, it's not that important to have a good pick in this pack, but I wanted a good pick in this pack. Let's see. Control G. There we go. Yeah, Control G is my set hotkey for accessing my wireless terminal. Wireless grid. Terminal is IC or AE2. Filters. On the up, we are going to have an insert filter. And you're going to be insert, not extract, with a filter. Insert, not extract. And then you, my friend, you are going to be both. And you'll be extracting on brown. You will be inserting on brown. No extract. And item conduit on the bottom is not going to hook up to that. And you're going to be extract green, always active. Now I just need to run filters. And these are both going to be the same. So, actually, can I just search up, like, okay. Alright, Alpec, you like crystals, I can get it. So you're going to be whitelisting these wonderful blocks, right? And then we're going to go back. We're going to go to here. You will be blacklisting the unempowered versions. And you can really put these anywhere. Oh, come on. Thank you. And now if we go back and go back in here, it auto sorts them for you. So, just a thing. Now, how about, let's see, canola. Crystallized is going to be whitelisted. Oops. And then blacklisted. And you are going to be extract always active. Now comes the fun part. Like, canola is going to be a thing no matter what for all 4 of these, right? Everything else, though, I am going to have to actually look up, like, the empowered versions thereof. Empowered, and then we'll just do like that. and canola. By the way, you put it's shift backslash. I can't remember what that's called there, but the vertical line. You can actually search both things in your JEI at the same time. Kind of sort of handy. But now I have to go through all these and be like, okay, what do you do? Nether brick, redstone, brick, red dye. Yeah, that I'm not doing on camera. That is one of the more annoying parts of yes, parts of automating this thing. You can get fancy if you want to do like a blocking mode sort of thing, and then just set the empower itself to a higher priority and have it whitelisted only. Then everything else just round robins into where it goes. But if you set the filters up right, you don't have to worry about that. The only downside is if you tell this thing that I need empowered types of like 2 different crystals, then it can become a bit of an issue because it'll start mixing and matching recipes up. Because it's just pulling from this crate here, and the conduits themselves aren't smart enough to go, oh, well, this is part of this recipe, so this goes in now. And yeah, there are ways of doing it, but yeah, honestly, it's all very annoying, and it's just so much easier if either A, you have multiple empowers set up, which takes up a lot of space, but kind of idiot proof, which is nice, or you just make sure to like batch craft a bunch of everything in advance so you never run out. So that way the auto crafting doesn't really kick in. But let's see. I will take care of that off camera. But it's getting to be just about wrapping up point for this episode, honestly. Let's see. I got those guys taken care of. I've somewhat gotten a power set up, which kind of works. Let's see. 2,300 coal coke right now. This is just burning charcoal. Which the coal coke, I am just saving to make graphite rods with, or graphite electrodes. Now, one thing is I do need to ramp up my coal generation. Do we have angel blocks? We should, right? Yeah, we do. All right. Let's put... I'll keep the concrete on me for now, I think. I'll keep the saw on me. I don't need that. The saw is to remind me to maybe trade out those stone covers with something else later on. But what I'm thinking about doing is a core sample drill. One of these. Steel fences require steel rods, which, sure, why not? Let's point. Yes. And you probably have to make blaze powder. That's why it's not instantaneous. There it goes. And just give me like some cobblestone here, right? Oh, that's right. We don't have trunk overlay. That's a bit of a shame now, right? So what I'm actually going to do, yeah, let's turn this off for now. I'm going to kind of fly around the void, put this thing down. Oh, that's right. If you're holding it, it actually gives you a trunk overlay. That's awesome. Forgot about that. We're going to put this down here. Going to make sure you're set to main power. Give you a right click. And it'll tell us what ore we can find in this given chunk using an excavator. That chunk, nothing. So I'm just going to move you to here so you still hook up to that plug because I'm lazy. And while we're looking at this thing or have it in our hand, it actually shows you like the chunk overlays and stuff. Kind of handy. All right, we have water in this chunk. So that's immersive petroleum doing that. we go. Hold this in my hand and new chunk here. And you don't have to keep these around. I just left them there so I remembered, hey, yeah, you already did that chunk, dummy. And nada, right? That's right, shift right click. No fluid reservoir, no mineral. Pick you up, drop you down here, run again. And it doesn't really take all that long, but yeah. And nothing. The last time I played this pack was in a previous version compared to the final version, which I think is .10. You're right on the border, right? Okay. At which point there were ore deposits. Now I can also find oil deposits doing this, which I also find lava, honestly, which would, you know, be nice if I hadn't already automated it. Now I'm definitely going to be doing this for oil as well. Well, actually I do have the biomass set up so I can automate it that way. I'd have to check the config to see if it would be worth doing oil or not. Hey, but I found oil. 14,000 buckets worth of crude oil. But yeah, I'm going to check into that. I can definitely get oil if I want, which is not bad. We can also make oil out of biomass in a time machine. One thing I haven't checked out yet is if time machines can accept fluid or not, because they used to not. There's ways around it, but they used to not accept fluid directly, so it's something else to look into. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and on to the next episode. Fine signing out. Have fun.